Next topic is alloy. An alloy is a homogeneous mixture of two or more metals or one or more metals and a metal or non-metal. So basically alloy is a homogeneous mixture. Homogeneous mixture means the concentration of two or other metals are similar, are same, and they completely dissolve into each other, and such type of mixture in which two or more metals or one non-metals, usually carbon, are used as a non-metal are known as alloy. Alloying is used to alter the property of metals to suit contain applications. You can see the wheels of your bicycle. You understand these wheels are made up of alloy. Alloy is light-weighted but very strong. They are corrosive resistant. Alloy can be used to increase hardness of metal. Pure aluminum, iron and copper are those type of metals which are very soft for construction purpose. However, alloying them with the small amount of the other metals or non-metals considerably increase with hardness. Nickel is alloying with chromium and molybdenum to make alloy that are so hard and heat resistant, and they are used to make the part of jet engine and get heated to extreme temperature. After reading topic 1, you will understand what are the importance of alloy in our daily life. Alloying is used to make metals more resistant to attack by chemicals and atmospheric corrosion. So, alloy are able to fight with any chemicals and atmospheric moisture. Chromium is alloyed with iron to produce stainless steel which does not rust. It is also used in lining containers used in the chemical industries to hold corrosive liquid. Alloying is used to change the properties of metals in another way. For example, solder, an alloy of lead and tin, has a melting point which is much lower than that the lead or tin. So, alloying is also used to change the property of metals, in so many ways. This makes solder useful for joining copper wires in electric circuit. Superplastic, an alloy of the aluminum, can be stretched several times more than any metal or alloy. Some common alloys, their composition, properties and uses are given in table 4.3. You can see table 4.3. Okay, let us take a brief shot of table 4.3. In this table, alloys are there, their compositions are there, properties are there, and their uses are there. Let us see. First alloy is brushes. It is made up of copper and zinc. It is hard, corrosive resistant, and their use to making of utensils, electrical goods, cartridges, containers, part of watches and musical instrument. Let us talk about another alloy. Bronze, copper plus tin. They are hard, corrosive resistant, and it is used in making of statues and bearing. Solder, made up of lead and tin. They have low melting point and they are used in a joining of metals. Steel is alloy which are made up of iron and carbon. It is very strong. Bodies of ships and the other vehicles, bridges, railway lines, construction of buildings. They are the usage of steel. Okay. Next alloy is stainless steel. Stainless steel is made up of iron, chromium and nickel. Iron, chromium, nickel are the metal combined to form alloy which is known as stainless steel. Okay, it is very strong, does not rust. Okay, and it is used to make utensils, surgical instrument, etc. Next, duralium, which are made up of aluminium, copper, manganese, magnesium, aluminium, manganese. Okay, so these are the constituents present in this alloy. Okay, it is light and strong. It is used making bodies of aeroplane and vehicles. Next one is magnesium, which is made up of aluminium and magnesium. The property of magnesium is light and strong. Their use is to balance and other light instruments, bodies of aeroplanes and vehicles, utensils, electrical heaters. Okay,